Yo,
You want to say it?
this is Terry and Stevie from Obey the Brave, and you're watching Grasser Productions.
Grass up, motherfucker.
Hi, my name is Lucas, you're watching Grasser Production, and I'm here tonight with Stevie and Terrence from Obey the Brave.
Yeah, buddy.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Thanks for taking the time.
No problem.
Thanks for having us.
How are you?
Fantastic.
Very well. Very well.
Yeah?
I've been drunk for 6 hours, at least.
He's
6 hours?
He's been
At
drinking
least.
all day. I had a shower today, so I feel pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah. It's all in all a great day. Great venue. Can't complain.
Feeling good.
We're in Nuremberg tonight.
Yeah,
so
dude.
You could also add that. So, another European tour is closing, basically. I think it's...
Tonight's the second last night.
Yeah.
It came and it went, just like that, so fast.
So, I guess it was a fun tour.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We always have fun.
It was a pretty awesome lineup, especially for hardcore fans.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
we're touring with Lionheart, Deez, Kublai and Forbro.
Yeah.
A pretty big lineup as well.
Lots of new friends, lots of old friends. It was a good package, man.
Yeah,
we all
really.
got along, we all had some fun. It's been
So-
sad to see it end.
Yeah. So who exactly were your new friends on this tour?
Well, we didn't know Fallbrawl before.
I think they're German, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this is our first time meeting them. Great dudes. Some of Kublai Khan was not in the band last time we toured with them, so a couple new guys
Nolan,
there.
yeah. Yeah, we know probably most of the people on the tour, to be fair, but pretty well fall brawl.
Lionheart too. Like we had never actually toured with Lionheart, like a full tour. We'd
Yeah.
done a bunch of ran into them at festivals and shit,
Yeah, of
like
course.
one-off shows, and why haven't we toured together? But now we did it, so it was good to really, actually get to know those guys on that
Yeah.
level. That was cool.
So how did you feel about the lineup before you started the tour?
I was excited.
Yeah, we were super stoked. That's
There's actually every band is on tour right now in Europe, and we got a few different offers for right now. And
Yeah.
we chose this one specifically for that reason. We thought
Okay.
this is gonna be a good friendship package. It's gonna be good good shows, good turnouts. And
all the bands all have a brand new record out. Everyone's touring at their peak capacity, so it's definitely it's a crazy show. It's wild. When Deez and Lionheart go up there, it's all right.
I expect some
popping off,
face
man.
melting.
Oh yeah,
face melting
it's pretty
stuff.
face melting shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I first listened into Kublai Khan, for example, because I haven't heard of.
They're
those
pretty
guys.
heavy.
Yeah, they are.
They are
Yeah.
pretty heavy.
So how do you guys fit into that lineup?
Not great.
We bring in the low key woes and singing parts, I
Yeah.
guess, for the package.
Yeah, it's funny that we're now one of the lighter bands. I mean, I think we fit a lot of our fans. We've toured with Deez a bunch.
Yeah, of
with that
course.
it fits really really well, kind of our vibe. But we chose to play. We have a shorter set, so we're playing 2 songs off the first 2 records. So we're playing 4
Okay.
songs. So more than half our set is the older stuff. We are obviously playing the new stuff that we just came out with as well.
Of course.
But it's we tried to keep it as
We only got 25 minutes, so we got to kind of mix it
no
up.
filler, no fucking bullshit. Just all that, just the banger hits that everyone wants to hear, and then a couple new ones. And then we're done.
Gripper and Ripper, as we say in Canada.
Speaking of Canada or North America in general, it seems like you guys are touring Europe much more than, for example, the US.
Yeah, definitely
big
a
time.
lot more than the US. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Any particular reason why?
Because we're from Canada. and
People
it's
like us more here.
And it's really hard. Mainly, it's really hard to go to the States from Canada. It's a very lengthy, very expensive visa process.
Okay.
It's a total pain in the arse. The money is not there. We all have jobs and stuff. So for us to go on tour, it's we need we don't make a lot of money, but at least if I know I can pay my bills at the end of the month. I need to make $1,500. Okay, cool. I'll make $1,500. But you go to the States and sometimes it doesn't happen. Just the packages are different, stuff like that.
I think in general too, just touring Europe, even all the way since 2012, it's just
it's
been
always
better
been our main
for us.
market.
It's been our better scene.
Okay.
Whether it's
we do some stuff in the States. We all do at least 1 or 2 things a year there. But usually smaller sort of stuff, funner runs with some friends and stuff. Try not to, because you do a 30-day tour throughout the States or a month-long tour. When you're driving yourself every day, you're doing this every day. The's no catering, there's no get-in.
You're getting a lot of 7-Eleven India.
You get treated really, really well in Europe. And if it's if we have the option to do Europe or the States, depending on the situation, we'd obviously love to do the States too. But yeah, Europe treats us very well, and it's an easier way for us to tour.
All right.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about that way before. Crazy. So obviously, since you said all the way back in 2012, since then you toured with a lot of bands from original hardcore, the OG stuff, to basically the really metalcore bands So how do you see yourself in that spectrum? Do you even think about that? Do you like to be sorted in?
To be honest, nowadays I can't keep up with all these genres. Like everybody calls us something different in every single comment or thread or whatever, and like I don't really give a shit. Like I just want to have fun playing music with my friends, writing shit that we like. Whatever you think that it fits into, that's fine with you, man. I don't care.
Yeah,
just sing along.
I'm not. Yeah, like I don't exactly. Like it doesn't really matter. Like I don't know what's hip and hot. Like we're not heavy. Like really, but like I think we write some pretty good tunes. Like I think like we tour like in Canada. Like we just did like direct support on a festival for A Day to Remember, and it was like that. Those I'm like, oh, those fans.
Yeah.
What was the kid said something? What did he say?
He said like, this is my first time listening to you guys, and you guys sound to me like a mix between A Day to Remember and Hatebreed. I was like, that's like one of the coolest compliments I've ever gotten.
So for me, that's what we want to sound like. To me, that's great. Like that's perfect. I don't need to be the heaviest band. I don't need to be I just like, yo, that's sick. Fucking mosh, two-step,
write some
sing
fun
along,
songs
have
with
some
my
fun
friends.
with your friends. Fucking dope.
That's it. And then
That's
get
where
to
we
see
fit.
the world at the
We
same
fit
time.
right between A Day to Remember and Hatebreed.
That's a good quote, actually, from
Sick.
this interview.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you're talking about songwriting. Let's talk about your newest record, Balance. What does the record title mean to you? What has to be in balance?
Literally, like what we were
Balancing
just talking about everything.
Everything. And
Everything
like,
from the musical direction.
Like
So-
sing-alongs and breakdowns?
Yeah, like
but also-
from the musical
also
direction,
like
but
mentality
personally.
wise too, like being like on the road, and then like we said, we work full-time jobs at home, so balancing out that lifestyle is, you know, it's
The
always a
work-life
challenge.
balance, yeah.
And then I know a lot of like Alex's writing process in the studio. He was like seeing all these big tours and like shows going on, and he was stuck in a basement recording a record, so he was like trying to balance out his mental state of like, all right, how can I develop like some good fucking shit out of this instead of just being negative.
Yeah, it's like not everything exactly. It's like not the whole record isn't one sided. It's there's fast songs, there's poppier songs, there's heavy, there's older metalcore kind of songs. Like it's just a nice balance. We think of what the band represents. It's hands down my favorite record we've ever put out for sure.
Definitely.
By far.
Me too. For sure.
It's really just about the balance because we're like of our personal lives and our work lives and our touring band lives. They're so different that you try to find like an actual balance to do it, and we managed to do this record all ourselves. So.
Cool. Yeah. I'm very glad to hear that. So it's also the shortest record you ever put out.
That was another thing. We just like, why would we want to write any bullshit tracks just to fill it up? You know, like no,
it's our record.
We wrote
put it
good
out.
songs. We liked them all. We didn't need any more. It's like I don't want to throw in another 2 songs just so it's 11 or 12 songs on the record.
But did you feel like that in the past with the other records?
I mean, there's been a lot of different recording processes for sure with the past records, but sometimes, you kind of get to the end of it and you're like, well, we have this one idea and we should probably finish it so it'll be another track. Yeah. But for this one, it's just like, no, just balls to the wall, man. Let's just like have good shit and that's it.
Yeah, we didn't really care. We just wanted to write. I mean, if we had another song that we thought we had a couple different ideas floating around, but they never really turned into something. So we're like, fuck it, who cares? Why am I going to waste my energy on like, we're doing it ourselves, we're funding it ourselves.
They didn't get to there, so we're just like, fuck it, we're done. This is it. This is the record. We're putting it out ourselves. We can do literally whatever we want. Yeah. Let's just do it. That's it.
It's a good situation to be in.
Yeah.
So do you guys keep those ideas around that haven't been on this record?
Sometimes, Like sometimes we'll go back
There's
and like the
some
writing
reoccurring
process.
riffs.
We'll go back and be like, oh, let's look at some old demos or old that. I'm like, oh, that was kind of cool, and it didn't really make something on the last record, but maybe we'll tweak it and it'll come into something. And I think it was almost. I mean, every band I've ever been in has always done that, and I know this band for sure. There's been ideas that never made it to the previous record that then ended up on the next record.
And like you just like you get inspired different times like based on shit. So like there's a lot of good riffs that we've had that just like didn't turn into anything because we weren't inspired at that moment to turn it into something. Yep. And then the next record down the line, all of a sudden we think about it in a different perspective, and it works. Yeah. It's like shit. That'll make the record for sure.
All right, so let's talk about this, put the record out ourselves a little bit more. So obviously, I think your contract ended, probably?
Yeah. Fulfilled the whole contract with Epitath, and then we were just like free agents. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Do we still want to make a record and still be a band? Yeah. You want to go do karate in the garage?
Yeah.
Be my best friend? Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of like weird, like we were shopping around for like a label and stuff like this, and the way that the kind of like the way the music industry is now, at least in this kind of music, like you're not getting big money from like labels for like records and this, that, and everything, and we didn't want it to sign for 4 more. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're like 4 fucking records. Like we're all like, so we're like, and the amount of money that like is being offered around, like the reality is, it's like, man, we could just go put that shit on a fucking credit card, man. Like it's not like it's 20 grand. Okay, but like that's nothing. Who gives a fuck? Like just go fucking save up some dough, take out a loan, and do it yourself, and then you own it, and then it's yours. Yeah. So we just decided like there was a couple different options kind of floated around here and there, and we're just like, yo, fuck it, let's just do it ourselves. Like who cares? We want to do it, let's just do it, and we'll do it ourselves, and that way it's ours, and we don't have to. There's no commitment to anybody or anything except for just ourselves. So, and then we did get help with distribution, which was sick.
So it always comes to distribution. That's like the tricky part that you kind of want or need the help with, for sure, being like an independent band.
Of course.
So we did get that through Empiricon and Hell for Breakfast back home. So,
but again, friends, like just friends. Like, we've known them for years. We kept it
all in the same family. No new friends. Everybody doing the same shit that we've all been doing forever, and just like helping each other out.
Okay.
Like, you want us to make you a little bit of money? Sure.
Yeah, it's like here's a record. It's done.
Everything's
done.
And
make money off it.
Of course.
It's all done. Yeah.
Cool. So you're going to keep this how it is for the next record?
Yeah, I mean, unless like I don't know, like Def Jam wants to sign us to like $1 million contract. Yeah, we'll probably just do it ourselves.
Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Who knows? But like, yeah, and like unless it's a really, because the thing is, it's a partnership, right? And we felt with just honestly, we felt with Epitath like we were like a small fish in a big pond.
Yeah, of course.
It's a huge record label. It was an honor to be a part of it, but the reality, it's like it was like we didn't really feel that there was a lot coming from it, and the deals we had, it's like we're gonna be paying it back forever, like, you know what I mean? So we're like, fuck, like who cares? Let's do it ourselves. It's a good record, we can sell it, and at the end of the day, maybe we'll make our 0.0003 of a cent off a stream ourselves instead of going to somewhere else.
We'll get that.
Because on the old records,
deposit.
Because the old records now, like record labels are bringing, like that's a whole turning point about how much digital. But our old our record like contract, we'll never see anything from streams. Like forget it, like never. Because back then it wasn't even that long ago. But 2012, it was not nearly as big as it is now. So they have
a whole new world,
which is fine. But
the
way it goes.
So, what do you guys think of the music industry or the music scene in general in 2019?
I don't really know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't even know what it is anymore, man.
Yeah.
It's different. It's always evolving. It's very fast paced. I feel like I'm old now. I'm trying to
But it's so sick because there's bands like huge bands that like I think it's just there's so much music to take in that like it's fucking awesome. Like all these bands have new records. All of our friends have new records, and they're all banging. Like they're so good, and like there's so much music to digest. And like I'm getting more and more and more music, and then fucking Motley Crue's going back on tour, and fucking
which is super sick.
Killswitch Engages. I'm like Killswitch. I'm like fucking kid. Wow, like this is sick. It's so weird to me that like
it's a pretty heavy era.
Blink's
right
like
now.
35 years old or something now. Like it's cool. There's just so much music to take in.
Like bands like Knock Loose and shit that are just like popping out. That are just like insanely heavy. That wasn't like flying, in 2012 or something. But that's the era right now, and it's just like working for some reason. That's sick, and I love those guys. Like mad respect to them, and that kind of shit is just like that's what it. I have such a hard time trying to keep up with like what's trending and what's working, or like never would I have thought that kind of style would be just in right now again, but it is.
And you can
then what's coming up next? Like everything's just like fully cyclical. It all comes back. But I have no idea what's coming up next. Right. So I'm just going to keep on writing what I want to write with my friends and doing our own shit, and that's it.
But since you mentioned Killswitch Engage, would you guys rather start out again, like at 20 years of age, in 1999 or in 2019?
Oh man, dude, I was 13 in 1999. 1999 was the fucking best, bro. Yeah. I will go back in a second.
I go farther, man.
No, I mean, I should have been Obey the Brave.
I should have been in
1999,
the 80s, dude.
Or today. To start the band.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I don't know. I mean, 1999, you could actually get sell records, and make money. So maybe back then.
I still say I don't know. No, I'd say 1981, and I would be the lead
even
vocalist.
further.
Yeah. That would have been
I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. Like Obey the Brave, it existed just because of the timing and what it was. I don't know if I have no fucking idea. Who knows, man? Like maybe Young Blood could be like the biggest record ever of 2020. Who fucking knows, right? I have no idea. Maybe breakdowns are cool, so there's a few of those on that record.
There's definitely some breakdowns on that record.
Yeah. Speaking of records, on your last one, Mass Season, my favorite track actually was Rest in Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's like one of the biggest. Song. Yeah, that's one of the bigger streams.
I wrote all the lyrics on that song.
He did.
It's the first
really?
one that I actually,
Yeah,
cool.
he wrote.
Respect.
So, of course, my question is, are you guys ever...
No, I'm kidding.
Come on. Are you guys
it's
ever
like
going
half
to...
in French. I don't even speak French.
Who of you guys actually does?
Alex does.
Alex and Ben, they're from like Montreal area.
Yeah.
Their first language is French. I mean, I can speak French, like...
Get by.
I can get by. Like, I'm not good. Like, I don't they speak very well. I do not. But I understand French. I can read French.
Okay.
Take him, Stevie. Stevie works in a mall in Quebec,
I literally
like, in French.
Work at a French store.
So, home. Like, yeah, it's like our first language is English, but like we know enough that we deal with it. Like, same like I'm sure your first language isn't English, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you're doing a great job. So.
Yeah, thanks.
That's an interesting pick though for your favorite song of the record.
I mean, of course.
I'd love to hear more about it.
Because I also like drama and all those songs, the sing-alongs and the breakdowns. But it caught me by surprise, really, and that
was the point. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But are you guys ever going to release another song like that? Like
well, the dudes. So the dudes we did it with, like Loud Larry Adjust. Is it Loud?
Yeah, they separated.
Loud is like
Loud is massive.
He's like, dude. He's like
Canada
maniacally large now.
Yeah, he's
like a massive superstar. Like he sells out arenas by himself now.
All right.
So
he played the Bell Center in Montreal. And he sold out 2 nights in a row.
2 nights in a row.
That's
at
like
a fucking arena.
25,000 people.
It's crazy.
And
when? Yeah, this was like last year.
Yeah.
So we did that with them, and then he blew up, and it's really cool. It's an honor. Those guys are sick and insanely talented, and. Could we do it again? I mean, dude, you know how famous we'd be if we did another one? I'm so in.
I would love to. What up, Bob? Let's make this happen.
Let's do it, baby.
Come on back, the boys, you know?
I mean, of course, I was just talking about a hip-hop track, not getting those guys back.
Well,
but
I guess
it was awesome.
I don't think we would do it with... I mean, we could do it with
we've
anyone
always,
else,
we've had, like, the hip-hop influence for sure,
course.
like, since the start. Like, I don't... If you've ever seen us live, you'll see in between every song, there's some kind of hip-hop beat going on, and... Alex for sure, like lyrically has like a hip hop mindset for sure. So I mean, yeah, it's not out of the realm of like possibility. We'll definitely. I mean, we could. I'll try anything 3 times.
Twice if you like it.
No, of course, hardcore and hip hop are pretty much the same. Mm-hmm. You need the flow, of course. So I guess from what I've heard so far is that. Is it that important to you that you guys are also Canadian-French band?
It's very important to us. Yeah, we have a French
song.
Canada.
I love being
We have a
Canada.
French song on every record. It's very important to us. I mean, it's very important to Alex. Obviously, it's his first language, and his lyrical. If you understand French, his lyrical content. I mean, his English is his second language, right? So he's doing all this stuff in English, but it's not his first language.
In French.
When he does a song in French, you're like, man. If you understand French, you're like, dude, this is fucking sick. Like the guy, like. Is very profound lyricist in French, and it's important. It's like we're from Canada. I grew up. He lives. I'm the only one that lives in Ontario. Everyone else in the band, even our merch guy, lives in Quebec.
Yeah.
And it's a very. This is the way it works in Canada. It's English and French, and it's both. At least from where we are, like geographically, Montreal and Ottawa, it's English and French combined, and so. Mm-hmm. We're very proud of it, and we're very proud to be playing in Quebec and have success there in that province. Right. And it's part of our heritage, and I
think our new French song is my favorite of the French songs.
Sick, like
especially live. It fucking slaps live.
Yeah, but no, I think it's very important. You know what I mean? It's not like we're doing a full. Like everyone's asking, "Oh, you're going to do a full French record?" We're like, no, we probably won't ever do that because we're not a French band. But to do one song, it's fucking harder. Yelling, anyways. Who gives a fuck? You could show me like fucking early like Poison the Well or something and said it was in Portuguese. I'd have been like, cool, man. Sure, dude. I don't know. Why not?
Portuguese.
It's heavy. Who cares? Can't understand anything.
Sick.
Another thing that I always think of when I hear the name Obey the Brave is catchy fucking choruses and hook lines.
Sick.
So, do you guys have any part in that? Or is it just Alex?
It's a lot. I've written a bunch of choruses. He's written a bunch. We've had like different producers too that have helped. But yeah, for sure, like it's especially in the last few records been very important for us to have like very catchy choruses, and we want to write catchy shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's really I never played metal before. Like I don't really like that. I listen to punk rock. And shit.
That's a big part of it.
And so like for me, I'm like, oh, you want a chorus?
Got you,
dude. I'll just write 6 choruses in an afternoon, like bangers. Like I'm in. Like
choruses
I love
are
it.
easy for me.
You want a breakdown? Forget it. No fucking idea. There's no part of me that sits on my computer with the metronome going and goes, all right, bro. Open.
Here's the breakdown.
Open. That's fucking sick. I'm like, I have no idea what that is. So that's where John came in. He's always about that shit. I'm like, I just don't understand.
Old guitars, John.
I'm like, man, if you just hit this like melody right, it sounds so good. And so that's why I think it's developed pretty well. But yeah, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
A good balance, right?
A good balance. Exactly. See, he's picking up on it now.
Picking up what you're putting down. Okay.
Another thing is that when I think of Obey the Brave, I didn't realize you guys aren't even 10 years old.
No.
To me, you've been around
2012,
for much longer.
baby. 2012 is the starting point.
So what are goals you still want to reach with the band?
I want to take over the world, baby. No, I don't know.
We definitely want to do, honestly, like one goal is for sure, like we have to go to New Zealand and we have to go to South Africa. Or not necessarily South Africa, but somewhere in Africa to play, because we have never played.
We've done a lot of really cool spots, and we've done Australia. Couldn't get over to New Zealand that time. We've done Portugal too. For me, is another one.
Portugal would be sick.
We've done Spain a bunch of times, and then not Portugal.
Okay.
We've done Vietnam and Thailand and Taiwan, a lot of crazy spots. South America. But yeah, South Africa is definitely a bucket list.
The thing to do is we want to do Africa, and we want to do. I've never been to Australia personally because they went before I was in the band. But that for me, that's a big one. Just the fact that we could travel. We all want to. We want to go to every music to take us to every continent on the planet and be like, that's fucking sick. And at that point, you're like, okay, well, then if we can play shows and have fun and make some dough on the weekends, then that's it. Like we're good. We're happy with that. If we can come to Europe and play shows back home,
touring the world, playing drums, and seeing just getting to see the world in that aspect is. Yeah. I've learned more on tour than I could ever learn in school or anything like that. I've just that's what I want.
Unless you want to be like a doctor.
Unless I want to be a doctor,
right? But that we all we take vacation. I take vacation from work to go on tour.
Yeah.
We all you know what I mean. So for it's fun still, and it's awesome. And the only thing we have left to do is a couple places, and then just fucking relax into our retirement years of a band and just smash shit out, release records, play festivals, get drunk, hang out. That's the life, bro.
10-year anniversary tours.
I'm getting jealous here. Right now.
Multiple 10-year anniversary tours.
10-year for this, 10-year for that, 10-year for this. Just get drunk with my friends at a festival.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's my life.
So looking at the coming future, 2020.
That's what she said.
What are your plans for the next year? Just what's going on in the Obey the Brave?
Well, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Oh, all right.
Top secret. I'll have to use that Men in Black pen and just erase your memory.
No, we're
going up on YouTube.
So we got the winter off. Most of the winter off, which is good because the winter is, where we live, it's
winter in Canada.
It's already 40 below and it's shot.
Oh yeah, my god.
There's snow everywhere at home right now.
It's terrible. So we're gonna go home and honestly, probably just gonna write. Yeah. Start writing more tunes, see what happens, and kind of get prepped for continuing the touring cycle of this record. Next spring, next summer, next fall, gonna be hitting it pretty hard.
We'll be back.
Back here for sure. 100%.
We'll be back.
Back here, at least once. A lot of stuff in Canada. We'll do something in the States, for sure next year. But it'll be a good. We'll spend a good 6 months of the year, fully giving her shit. So.
And just fucking writing, shit. We're inspired. We like our new record.
If you know anybody who knows how to write breakdowns, you can send them to me.
Yeah. We can write a chorus. We can't write a breakdown.
Just take the breakdowns, baby.
Guys, I had so much fun talking to you.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, man.
I'm really looking forward to the show tonight.
Me
I
too.
hope I can catch you next year again with maybe a longer set.
Definitely a longer set, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very short set this time, but
short but sweet.
It's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's we knew taking the tour, it's we're only, we're yeah, but who fucking cares? It's going to be with a bunch of, like, okay, where else are we gonna play? Like, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. It's like a festival for us. It's awesome every night. So
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
and Lionheart brings the production, dude. You're gonna lose your shit. It's
They
so
got a
sick.
light show.
It's so sick.
Light show. Right?
Oh, they
They
got a light
smash
show.
it. They fucking smash it every night.
Alright.
It's fantastic.
All right.
All right.
Fucking listen to Lionheart, right? They fucking smash it, I said. Yeah. All right, bro.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's it?
Thanks.
That's it.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Peace out.
Cheers.